October the 29th, Mercury transitions into Sagittarius, bringing a powerful expansion of thought, learning, and truth-seeking. This cosmic movement marks your destiny shift, a turning point that reshapes how you see, speak, and move through the world. So let's step into this reading together and see what unfolds for you. Welcome in, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear as destiny shifts. So we're going to start with a surrender card first. So this is something that you're meant to surrender and release as things are realigning for you. So surrender to the wisdom of your body. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Okay, your body is always communicating with you. So the message here is listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. And if you are energized and happy, move forward. Okay, so once again, listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. And if you are energized and happy, then move forward. All right, some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. I'm getting meditation. Some of you may have been communicating with spirit, with your higher self through meditation or some other practice. This wisdom, this communication is coming in a huge way for you. So Leo, let's pull some tarot cards and see what else Spirit wants to share with you. So we are getting Queen of Cups. So it's really important that you tune into your physical body because it is communicating to you. Sometimes what happens is we disconnect from our physical body through our day-to-day life because we've got a lot going on. We're busy. Our mind is full of other things, not our physical self. So this is about you taking care of your mind, body, and spirit. So Queen of Cups is your connection to yourself. We have the King of Pentacles. I feel right now, this is going to stabilize you. Whatever it is that you are creating, whatever it is that you are trying to build in your world, the way that you're going to build it is by tending to your physical body. If you take care of your physical body, it will take care of you. And your physical body needs to be in a position that it can create. So you're going to know what that is. And if something is in the way physically for you, it's time for you to tend to it. And it's also about structure and routine in your life. Create a flow and a rhythm. So this is the King of Pentacles. We also have the Hierophant. This is the wisdom. This is that knowledge. This is that inner knowing. This is that exploration of knowledge. You know, you are absorbing information, which is expanding your consciousness, which is allowing you to see from a bigger or a larger perspective. And I feel that because you're gaining more of a perspective, you're able to see things that you weren't able to see before. So there are pathways now that are opening up for you, a lot of different signs and synchronicities, opportunities, and things that you are connecting to through this information. That is the Hierophant. So this is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel it subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Leo, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I also want you to pay attention to the numbers that are coming through the cards. So we have the number 13, the number 14, and the number 5. You might be seeing these numbers individually or a part of a sequence somewhere. This is just connecting you to this message, and this is letting you know that your destiny is definitely shifting. All right, so we're just moving through this shift together. This is everything that is coming through for you. So the Queen of Cups, again, you want to flow like water in your experiences. And this is where you are implementing balance, but actually putting the energy into creating that balance, finding ways, exploring and discovering what works for you. and surrounding yourselves with energies that keep you in a place of calm and peace. So sometimes our peace is, stripped away from us and it's floating around in the world. Sometimes we're outside of ourselves. And right now, Spirit is calling you to come back home to yourself and reconnect here, because there's so much that Spirit is wanting to share with you, so much information coming in that has to do with stability and security for you. A dream, a desire, some sort of a connection, some sort of strong, stable footing in a particular situation. It is all coming in for you, but it's coming through you. It has to come through you. It's not going to come from externally. So you have to draw your energy back towards yourself, right? So maybe you're taking on too much right now. Maybe there's a lot of obligations and responsibilities, a lot of things that you are doing, and you're exhausted. It is time to tend to you, however you desire, and not feel guilty about it either. Because sometimes I feel like we feel guilty, right? When we take time out and spend, sometimes I like to have a day just for myself, where I don't really, to people it looks like I'm doing nothing, but I'm actually learning, right? So I remember with my family, not the one I'm with now, this is like previously when I was younger, I'm very creative and I like to imagine and visualize, and this is the energy of this card. I like to feel into things, I like to experience things, and I like to use my imagination. And I like to create that by learning, how can I make this happen in my life? I've got this vision. How can I make this happen? So then I go into research mode, trying to figure this out and find a way. And that's my downtime. That's when I am not working, I'm not filming, I'm researching, I'm exploring all these avenues and possibilities. This is what this energy feels like. So they want you to follow your heart, listen to what it is that your heart is sharing with you, communicating to your physical body. So, if you're feeling tired right now, maybe it's time to rest your body. Maybe you haven't been getting enough sleep. Maybe you haven't been eating properly. Maybe you've forgotten yourself, that you haven't even realized that these things were happening, right? So this is about bringing the awareness here and actually tending to yourself, right? However you need to, and not to feel guilty. Let people say whatever they want. I know sometimes people say things, we don't know what's going on in their life. We don't know why they're projecting that energy. I just like to not allow the energy to come into my space. And boundaries. I feel that healthy boundaries are meant to be set at this time. Okay, this is what I'm feeling here for you. Seashells, water, the beach, this image you might be resonating with in some way. Share with me in the comment section below. I'm getting shell jewelry. I don't know if any of you have recently been to an island where you got an ocean, or you're thinking about traveling somewhere where you get to be in this energy. The water element is incredibly powerful for you right now, Leo. I feel that, drinking enough water, blessing your water when you're drinking it, just being around water. I have a nightly ritual. It's a shower ritual. So that's how I connect with water. We live near a lake, right? So some of you may have water around, right? Maybe you're a water baby. Maybe you took swimming lessons as a child, so you love to swim, you love to go to the beach, you're a surfer. This is how this water energy is coming through. It is incredibly powerful for you, and I feel that your emotions are going to be big here, managing your emotions through the experiences you're having, keeping your nervous system in a space of balance. And you're pouring from that charged cup, right? I feel meditation, some sort of mindful practice and implementation of something in your day-to-day life that keeps you in a place of calm and peace is really going to be incredibly important. And even setting something like this on the 13th of every month, right? On the 13th of every month, or every 13 days, like a really big ritual. So for me, I have my nightly ritual where I take a shower. It's meditative for me. I get inspired. I'm able to connect with spirit. I'm very creative in the shower. So it's important for me to take that shower every night. And it's also a way to cleanse and purify. So that's also something I'm feeling here. I don't know if any of you have recently done a detox. That's coming through, that cleansing and purifying. So maybe a friend has been talking about a detox, or you're being served up a lot of advertisements for detoxing. Like that's coming through this card, the Queen of Cups. Tending to yourself, like give yourself a spa day. Like, these kinds of things. I love going to the spa. I love getting like my facials, and hair treatments. I give myself hair treatments. I love doing stuff like that. So the King of Pentacles is the roots that you have stabilized in the ground. Do you have roots in the ground? Do you have a solid foundation, a solid structure in all areas of your life? I feel there's discipline here. Someone who is disciplined, someone who has a very stable day-to-day routine. It's not that it's repetitive, it's that it works for you and you're seeing results with it, right? Sometimes we put ourselves in schedules. Sure, it might not feel good to be in it, but sometimes we don't let those feelings get in the way and we just do what it is that needs to get done in order to see the results we're seeking. And for us, that feels aligned. So if you're in that space, this is the energy coming in. And you're already within it. And if you're not in it, Spirit is encouraging you to create some sort of stable foundation in your day-to-day life. I feel this is going to be important, especially over the next few months in your life, because you are going to see some great success and you're going to see the results of how this aligned energy really works for you. This is about you wielding your power. This is about you, Leo, stepping into your world as a leader and as an authority over your life. This is you putting up healthy boundaries and saying no when you need to without feeling guilty, right? We have energy sometimes that invade our space and steal our peace. And right now, you're not meant to let that happen, right? Sometimes it does happen, but it's about being aware that, okay, I'm dealing with these energies. I'm going to do the best that I can to stay stable within the experience I'm having. And I know that Spirit is backing me up. I've got a lot of support that is coming in from the spiritual realm, which shows up as signs in our material world. That's how Spirit communicates to us, is not through words. I mean, the words can come through someone else. So this could be you having a conversation and someone giving you really good advice and you taking that advice and it working for you, right? So it shows up in many ways through animals, signs, symbols, and it's us connecting and trusting that, yes, that's what came in. So I actually had one of the biggest signs ever in my life. It was a huge rainbow from our patio, and I share a video of it. My husband created a time lapse on my Instagram account, so you can go check it out there. But the biggest rainbow, a full rainbow, a double rainbow like I've never seen before. It was right in the valley, and we are on top of a mountain, and the things we see here, everyone, it's like we're living in a magical place. This is what it really feels like. And ravens coming up close as we're standing and overlooking the balcony, overlooking the valley. It's incredible. So this is you building that dream, building that life, stabilizing yourself so you can actually get there, stabilizing yourself so external energies that aren't aligned to you don't interfere. It's what we choose to invite into our space, into our energy, into our lives. You are the full authority over that. No one else has authority over you or your energetic space, right? Your soul. I'm seeing a lot of financial opportunities, like just opportunities in general that are available to you right now. Sometimes when we are not feeling stable, things feel unbalanced, and we're worried, we're stressed about things. We don't see the opportunities because we're not looking for them, because we're worried about these other things. So that's what we're seeing. It's about our mindset, the lens that we're looking through, how we're choosing to experience our world, because we get to choose what we want to experience through the energy that we're outputting in that world. So here, you are not here to compete with anyone. You are not here to compare yourself to anyone. You're not here to take on other people's energies. You are here to rule your reality. So go and do that, Leo. This is what Spirit is wanting you to do is really to step into your true self, just to be yourself. I'm getting someone who needs to just be yourself. Like, I don't know if you're trying to wear masks or you're working on releasing parts of you that aren't you, right? I'm getting someone that's really working on stabilizing themselves, creating those roots. And yes, Spirit is saying that you are going to see success here. You're going to see that you're very capable of doing that and staying within that vibration and frequency. So they want you to create, they're encouraging you to create a flow and rhythm in your life. right? To wear that crown, to sit on that throne and be in that place ruling over the experience you're having. This isn't about dominating. This is not about power tripping. This is not about, being aggressive. This is more about being balanced in a place of peace and calm, but also love, right? This is an active card. It is not something that just sits around. It makes things happen. This is the energy I'm picking up. And I feel you are someone that makes things happen. Maybe you've ran into a funk recently, right? So, we can release that funk. I use music a lot to elevate me because music for me really does work. And I listen to music a lot. So, and I don't feel guilty about it because I'm like, it works. I'm going to use it. Sometimes when I'm editing videos or, making thumbnails, I'm listening to some bumping beats. It's got me going and flowing. So it's a structure. It is organization. It is routine that I create to keep myself stable and grounded. So this is what Spirit is also encouraging some of you to do. I'm getting a lot of exploration coming through the Hierophant card for you. The exploration of, branching out further into what you already know. So this could be you mastering your craft. This could be you researching because you want to know more information about it because you're wanting to share it with the world or share it with your family, your friends. Maybe you're creating some sort of a product that you want to sell. Maybe you're creating products for yourself. Like I'm seeing an entrepreneur, and I feel this is coming through the King of Pentacles. Business, right? Very earth energy, very material world energy. There's something that you are building in your material world. Building wealth, building a legacy, building an empire, building connections, building a home, like whatever this is. You're building something. And knowledge is going to be important, and listening to your inner knowing. Sometimes when there's a lot of noise, it can invade our energetic space and we can feel uncertain, confused, stressed, worried, all kinds of things. So this is where don't take things for face value. You can choose to believe whatever it is you desire, and whatever you choose to believe, you're going to get a lot of confirmation because this world is full of everything. Anything and everything, unlimited possibilities here. You will find it. You can confirm it and it will be true for you. So you want to be mindful of this. We all do live different life experiences. And knowledge, this information that we choose to connect with, like it is, I've got to find a way to describe it because right now I don't have the best way to describe what I'm trying to describe here, but it allows us to see our world, this information that we are constantly absorbing. It's unlocking so much, and this can be overwhelming or overstimulating. And again, that's when the stress, the anxiety, the worry, all of these things can snowball and take us downhill on a roller coaster ride. So you don't have to believe everything that you see. You want to listen to what you feel is right. There may be one person saying this is the way, but you feel differently. Listen to what it is that you're feeling because there are many different ways. Okay, so there are many different pathways. I'll give you an example of this. I remember there was a study that was done about coffee being healthy for you, and then all of a sudden it wasn't healthy, and then again it's healthy. It's all over the place, right? And what you choose to believe, you're going to find that information that is going to verify that your belief is true, right? So you can create any experience you desire, and mastery, absorbing that information and connecting with it is what's going to unlock the doors to the perception, the way that you see the world. You'll be able to now find that. It's like your mind turns into a radar system looking for what intention you set. So this information is going into your subconscious, which is then creating the world that you are seeing, because the subconscious then activates that radar system that now searches for that. And I feel this is the Hierophant card for you. It's an activation, through information, through everything that you are absorbing through your eyes, ears, mouth, these are all portals. So this is what's coming through this. It is bringing change into your life. I feel this is where destiny is really going to take a turn for you. it's like a turning point. And, this is where, someone is moving through life, going through an experience, and in order to change this, they find God, for example, right? Maybe there is somebody that is going through an addiction, and they found God, and that helped them to shift their life. So there's something like this coming into your life, new information, a perspective that allows you to turn things around. This is the Hierophant card. This could come through a person. It is information. This is communication. It is interpretation. It could be through what you're watching. Everything in this world is, it's all energy, and it can influence us. It can manipulate us. A lot of things that are online are illusions, right? So just be very mindful of what you choose to believe. Listen to your inner knowing. Allow that to guide you. Your inner knowing, you have that wisdom. So we're going to pull a spirit animal card that is guiding you right now. It is acting as your guide, ally, and protector, and you are getting brown bear spirit. So if you've seen a brown bear, this is a confirmation coming in. We also have this these symbols here that you might have. Also, we've got feathers. And take a time out. Take a time out, Leo. If you need to take a time out, take a time out. That's connecting to the Queen of Cups, the number 9. So you might be seeing this light code somewhere as well. And you're actually completing something, and you're about to shift into a new energy. It's like leveling up in your life's experience. So there is a time to act and a time to focus your attention on patient strategizing. The arrival of brown bear spirit signals that you are best served by foregoing hard work towards your goals at this moment, and instead taking the time out to meditate or just take a nap so you can refresh yourself and begin planning what you want to co-create next. Come to know the lay of the land as you contemplate and imagine what you might do in the vast space of possibility before you. And begin forming a plan. Remember, sleep allows for dreaming and rest allows for clear-headed strategizing. How might you become the person you wish to be and experience whatever your heart desires? Insights will arise as you explore the possibilities and begin envisioning your plan. Knowing what you want will ensure you use your energy wisely in the days ahead. Be patient at this time, relax, and be calm and peaceful so you can recharge. The call for action will come later. So the protection message, I feel called to read this to you today, is when you become so frazzled that you can't decide how to move forward, brown bear spirit arrives to remind you to let go of your impatience in getting the answers and solving the problems that face you. Now is the time for rest and meditation, so take a break, let insights arise, and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. Brown bear spirit reminds you that sometimes the best and most effective action is non-action, allowing the situation around you to reveal itself to you so that you can better understand it. Remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you. So you can really actually relax and wait until the next right action is revealed. Miracles come from out of nowhere, and yours will arrive on Great Spirit's timetable. So that is brown bear spirit for you today, Leo. We're going to go ahead and close your reading off, seal it with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number somewhere in your life. So 333, let your heart speak. Allow your heart to speak. All right, so if you're seeing this number, know that your prayers are being answered at this time. Your life is full of resources. Resources are available to you. They want you to have faith. Have faith that things are coming together for you. Divine timing is at play. You're going to feel creative, and they want you to be a little bit more creative in some of the communication, the solutions, the things that you are moving through. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.